absolutely amazing.
Diverse experience.
Fantastic.
This is hard.
University of Louisville feels like home for me now.
Cross between challenging and exciting.
The one best word that sums up the University of Louisville to me is exciting.
Developing lifelong friendships.
It felt like home when you came here for your interview. It felt like home when I started my first day of medical school.
The University of Louisville School of Medicine is an incredible place. It's an amazing opportunity for students to learn about medicine, to learn about the humanistic healing art of medicine. They will be amazing doctors.
UofL has a very long history. We're 175 years old this year.
I've worked on both coasts in the United States, and no one has anything on the University of Louisville Medical School.
Medical school at UofL is right in the heart of a health science campus, which includes 4 hospitals right here on site.
The hands-on, especially as a student, is that I get to practice what I've been learning in the classroom.
Yesterday, for example, our attending sat us down and he's like, "You're at the stage where I want you to start making decisions."
They start us pretty early in medical school with, the simulated patients in the sim lab. They have us rotating through the ER and doing preceptorships, and this is all in the first and second year of medical school.
You can kind of work with inner city issues and the indigent, or you can actually do international work.
We pride ourselves in being great with mentors and having mentorship programs.
We share information. Anytime we find a great resource to study from, we email it out to the class.
At the University of Louisville, you absolutely are part of a team.
You never really get the feeling that somebody's too busy to help you out. All of my peers in the MD PhD program and in the medical school have always been really helpful.
Instructors at the School of Medicine are incredibly caring professors.
The instructors in the clinical years are really passionate, and they make a proactive effort to teach the students instead of just showing up to work.
I guess an open door policy was the best way to describe the professors here.
What we want to do with all of our medical students is train them in research thinking, because in fact that helps them to become better doctors.
I actually was not looking for a dual degree program when I arrived at medical school. It was an interest that developed while I was here.
My mother is the director of the MD PhD program at the Mayo Clinic, but I was really animate about standing on my own 2 feet. What I liked about the University of Louisville, especially the research environment here, was the kind of intimate and collaborative feel.
I think that for those who are interested in doing research, University of Louisville is a great place. Louisville is an outstanding city. I love it here. It's a beautiful city.
The city has everything. It has great restaurants, great art scene, a great downtown with a riverfront that has great parks, great museums.
Culture, restaurants, sporting events. It's really a great place to live.
It feels like a really healthy city. There are a lot of parks, there's a lot of runners, a lot of bicyclists.
Waterfront Park and some of the others are just great to enjoy on your days off.
We are very successful at this medical school in placing our students in residency programs throughout the country. And we, this last year, had 97% of our students match.
I definitely looked at the match rate. I looked at everything, all the different specialties that we were able to place people in. And I knew that if I came to UofL, I wouldn't be hindered from pursuing anything that I wanted to do after I came to medical school.
Surgery, we may get 20 new residents a year. And you can tell what schools are very well prepared. Historically, the University of Louisville has prepared their students very well.
I think that it's really preparing me to be the best physician that I can be moving forward.
In that bind of where am I going to go to medical school, I would choose the University of Louisville School of Medicine.
I have a great outlook on the future. I have a desire to help others.
Learning how to work with so many different students and have everyone pull together for the success of all my classmates.
This is the joy of being a clinical educator. It is fulfilling to see them succeed.
I think the research here is fantastic. The clinical training here is fantastic.
We take these bright, compassionate, caring students and we make them even better.
I think that I'm actually leaving here a good person, because I'm seeing not the disease in the patient, but the patient behind the disease.
Although I didn't have family, at the same time, I did have a family, my Louisville family.
I would come back in a heartbeat. I wouldn't look anywhere else.